Hey guys, it's Tim from Guy in the Camera, and today I want to talk about something that I personally struggle with, but I am getting better. And I want to share with you the ways that I am improving this one technique. And there's one small thing that I'm going to talk about today really will help you, whether it's work or school, and it's just going to make everything seem a lot easier. And what I'm talking about right now is time management. Now, time management is the act of taking activities and putting them into specific times. Now, it may seem unfathomable that you may plan ahead and actually, get something done on time, but trust me, you can do it, all right? So the first step to time management is, like I just said, is to plan ahead. You want to sit down, maybe buy a planner from somewhere, and you want to write down everything that you have to get done and when you have to get it done by. And now this is going to help you actually visualize the things that need to get done. It's going to help you plan out, when you're going to do them. And so now that you have everything written out, all of your assignments or things that need to get done for work, now what we're going to do is we're going to start prioritizing. So you're going to take what's most important, what needs to get done now, and make that first. And then take the things that you can put off for a little bit and put them, towards the bottom of your list. And this is going to help make sure that, the things that need to get done, get done. And then the things that you can wait a little bit later to do can get done later. Now, I'm not saying procrastinate, not saying that, but let's just be honest here. Certain things aren't as important as other things. So now everything's prioritized. Now you're going to start planning out your day. And now what's important in planning out your day is setting blocks that you're going to achieve a certain amount of work in. So you're going to make like a time and say, I'm going to have such and such work done by this time. It's going to help keep you on track and keep you focused. And it's just going to help you, make sure you keep your progress going. Because I know a lot of times I'm sitting there and I'm studying, and then I stop studying and I go on my phone and then my laptop and I look at Facebook or Twitter. And then I turn on the TV and I get food. And the next thing you know, it's 9 o'clock and I haven't done anything. So when I set a time saying I'm going to have all my studying done by 8 o'clock, it just helps me get it done quicker. All right, so now that you have your work time set, it's also important to implement break times. So you're going to want to make sure that you do everything in intervals. And so you don't want to just work 6 hours straight because you're going to get bored and then less work is going to get done. So it's important to make sure that you build into your schedule set times that you can just relax for a little bit, and that's just going to help you be more productive when you get back to it. And so now these breaks can be as much as you need, but generally you want to make them between maybe 15 minutes to half an hour depending on how much work you're doing. But that's just going to help you be way more productive than just working all the way through, because if you work all the way through, you're going to get bored and then nothing's going to get done. All right, and now that we have pretty much our schedule laid out, we're going to see that we do have some free time. There's going to be times when you're going to finish your work and you're just going to have time left on your hands. It's important to use that time wisely and see if you can maybe even get ahead on something else. And that's just going to help, cut out more time that you can relax. And so it's just important that, let's say, you finish some work early that's due for tomorrow, but you also have work that's due for the day after tomorrow. Maybe you could just spend a couple minutes looking over that work, and it's going to make the work you have to do tomorrow a lot less shorter. And I mean, that's what we're trying to do here, right? So now that we have our schedule created, we have our intervals set in, so you can take scheduled breaks, and now that we know what to do when we have free time, we are ready to start managing our own time. So, an example of my schedule would be, this is my summer schedule, of course, because right now it is the summer. I wake up in the morning and I do about an hour and a half of SAT prep. Gotta get that grade up, man. Gotta get it in. I hate to do it, but I do it, and I make sure that, it's an hour and a half, which is just long enough for me to get work done, but it's also just short enough that I don't get completely bored. After that, I go eat some breakfast, relax a little bit, and then I head to the gym, do some working out because I play baseball and it's important. I need to get my body ready for the fall and the spring. After that, I come home, I work on my throwing and my hitting, and then after that, that's really it, and then I have the rest of my day to myself. And the good thing is I get all of my work done in the morning, and that leaves the afternoon for me to, goof around a bit and play Xbox. I love playing Xbox. You'll find that out very quickly. But yeah, so it's really important that, especially when you guys get into the school year and when stuff starts to pick up. I mean, if you have a job now, it's going to be important now, but especially for students, high school students in particular, the work starts to pile up, and if you really focus on managing your time wisely, you're going to be very successful. You're going to be more successful than maybe someone who doesn't manage their time wisely. Yeah, so that's about it. And again, guys, just take a couple minutes, write. The most important thing you can do is always write out what you're going to do in a planner so you can visualize, and maybe, maybe if you visualize it, it will help you actually see that you have a lot more work than you thought had to get done, or maybe you had less work than you thought that had to get done. But yeah, that's about it. And eventually, once you get good at it, you'll start to figure out your own little tips and tricks, how you personally like to get your work done, how much time you can sit still and focus on something. And then once you get to that point, it's really easy and it'll become second nature. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Make sure you like the video, subscribe, follow me Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all links down in the description. Have a nice day. Tim out.